a dumping ground with no external orientation, lack of rigor, zero value addition, and lacking ownership. This was the perception about the activation department at Unilever Pakistan when an internal survey was conducted 8 months ago. A new and energetic team was put together for a much-needed change, managing to achieve outstanding on-ground successes in 2009. Fountainhead activation unfolded the rural mystique in more than 5,500 villages, touched 1.5 million consumers nationwide. Activation undertook 1 million signatures of consumers to use Lifebuoy soap in their daily lives in only 1 month's time. And we broke our own record by touching 1 million consumers for Sunsilk in only 1 week. We have the most gorgeous brand ambassadors on our brand, trained and groomed by an international trainer of Singapore Airlines.
From an activation perspective, looking at the very young blood that we've now brought onto the activation team, the aspirations that those individuals have, it wasn't in sync with what the brand managers were telling us and the marketing managers were telling us. We said rather than just negate that perception, we'll just undo that perception. And we started working on what we now call facelift, or the project which was supposedly the relaunch of activation.
The facelift project began with acquiring a new identity, and in February 2010, the Unilever marketers witnessed the first ever in-house activation expo, welcoming the brand partners to embrace the change.
I've always been impressed with Unilever Pakistan. There are many things that this company does well, and amongst them is the capacity to build brands and activate them brilliantly in the market.
Leveraging technology, using experiential marketing to create brand stickiness, and introducing third-generation concepts, the activation team embarked on a step-change horizon to look beyond the curve and own the future of activation. The activation concepts, embedding relevant brands, were displayed all around the head office, traceable through digital locators. Pond's virtual brand ambassador astonished everyone with a warm welcome note.
When I walked in and I saw the Pond's hologram lady speaking, I thought that was fantastic.
The Pond's skincare zone was a tranquil setup of a mini spa, inviting people to pamper themselves. The tea station was transformed into a mind-provoking clarity cafe with a digital IQ station and an interactive chessboard. It was a place to clear the mind while sipping Lipton tea. Bringing in aroma marketing, the indulgent soup sampled in freshly baked bread bowls built everyone's craving, making Knorr soup irresistible. Wall's ice cream zone showcased gourmet ice cream prepared by a chef and a chocolate fondue dip station.
What brand team does is they basically offer or give a Ferrari to our brand activation department, and a brand activation department drives it like a Schumacher.
To leverage on digitally compelling concepts, sensor-based technologies were introduced. From creating clear virtual soccer zone where just about anyone could play and interact with the brand, to an intriguing conversation with your heart for Flora Heart Talk. Optimizing the use of Nintendo Wii, a mini Flora dance floor was created and calorie-burning dancing games were played, an absolutely fun way to keep your heart healthy. A digital metamorphosis counter was put up to let people see themselves in different hairstyles and MMS or email the picture besides knowing the recommended Sunsilk variant for their hair type. A simplified and hassle-free electronic voting booth for Lux Style Awards was set up. Magic Mirror came out to be a surprising yet fun medium of consumer engagement, which attracted everyone passing by. For safety and surveillance of on-ground activities, digital tracking and GPRS monitoring tools were projected, enabling brand managers live access of their activations from their very own desktops. The expo lasted for 10 days, with a post-relaunch survey conducted in April 2010 revealing a major shift in opinion. 97% respondents believe that activations team is not only a bunch of hands, but brains too. 97% believe brand growth.
And if we are able to implement some of these tools, I'm confident that we will not only be able to double our business, but we will also be able to do it in a more engaging way, in a more sustainable manner.
Times are changing, the world is changing, consumer dynamics are changing. So is the way of activating and touching the consumer. Embrace the change.
Best of luck to these guys, and I think they're going to rock.
We need to find interesting, exciting ways to bring alive the power and the proposition of the brand to the consumers. And what I saw this morning was all of that and more. I felt excited like I've not felt excited for a long, long time.